A friend of mine once told me he had completely stopped eating fruit because he thought it would spike his blood sugar. He was following a generic top 5 fruits for diabetics list and felt like everything else was off limits. This kind of confusion is incredibly common, and it's holding so many people back from enjoying a balanced, nutrient-rich diet. Let me be clear, not all fruits are created equal, and the right ones can actually help you manage diabetes more effectively. In fact, focusing only on a top 5 list might be causing you to miss out on powerful blood sugar-friendly options. In today's video, I want to go beyond the surface and expose the truth about diabetic-friendly fruits. We'll uncover how natural sugars interact with fiber, how the glycemic index really works, and how portion size plays a critical role. And yes, I'll share some surprising fruits that don't make the usual list, but absolutely should. But before we dive in, make sure to hit that subscribe button, because by the end of this video, you'll have a completely new understanding of how fruit can support your blood sugar and your overall health. When you hear the phrase top 5 fruits for diabetics, it might sound like a helpful shortcut, but it can actually be misleading. The truth is, there isn't just a small handful of fruits that are safe or beneficial for people with diabetes. There's a wide variety of fruits that can fit into a healthy diabetic meal plan, if you know what to look for. Focusing only on a short list limits your options and may stop you from getting valuable nutrients from other lesser-known fruits. So let's bust this myth wide open. There are far more than 5 fruits that support stable blood sugar levels. What really matters is understanding how each fruit behaves in your body, and that's where the glycemic index comes in. The glycemic index, or GI, measures how quickly a carbohydrate-containing food raises your blood sugar. Fruits with a low GI release sugar more slowly into your bloodstream, helping you maintain better glucose control. Examples include berries, cherries, grapefruit, guava, and even some apples, all of which tend to have lower GI values. Meanwhile, fruits like watermelon, pineapple, or ripe bananas can have a moderate to high GI, which means they raise blood sugar faster. But here's the key. GI isn't the only factor. What often gets ignored is glycemic load, which takes into account both the GI and how many carbs you're actually consuming in a portion. That's why portion size is just as important as the fruit itself. You could eat a small amount of a higher GI fruit and still maintain good blood sugar control. On the other hand, overindulging in low GI fruits can still lead to spikes if your portions are too large. For example, one small apple might be perfect, but eating 3 at once will load your system with too much sugar, even if it's low GI. So rather than demonizing or glorifying specific fruits, it's smarter to focus on balanced choices and controlled portions. Fruit should be seen as a tool, not a threat, in your diabetes journey. You can even pair fruits with protein or healthy fats to slow down sugar absorption and make them even more blood sugar friendly. Think of adding nuts to berries or pairing apple slices with a spoon of peanut butter. Simple combinations that make a big difference. Understanding the bigger picture of how fruits work, not just following short top lists, gives you the power to eat more confidently. And the best part is, you don't have to feel restricted or bored with your food anymore. You deserve variety, color, flavor, and nourishment. And fruits can absolutely be part of that, even with diabetes. Stick with me, because up next, I'll show you some underrated fruits that are often ignored, but work wonderfully in a diabetic-friendly diet. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, because the next ones on the list might really surprise you. When we think about diabetic-friendly fruits, we often hear about apples, berries, and oranges. And while those are excellent choices, they're just the beginning. There's a whole world of lesser-known fruits out there that are not only safe for diabetics, but also packed with unique nutrients. Let's explore a few of these hidden gems that deserve a place in your diet, starting with starfruit. Starfruit, also called carambola, is a tropical fruit with a crisp texture and refreshing, slightly tangy flavor. It has a low glycemic index, is high in fiber, and provides antioxidants like vitamin C that support your immune system. Just one medium star fruit contains under 7 grams of carbs, making it a smart option for blood sugar management. Next up is dragon fruit, also known as pitaya. It may look exotic with its bright pink skin and white or red flesh speckled with tiny seeds, but it's surprisingly easy to prepare. Dragon fruit is rich in fiber, low in calories, and contains compounds that may help regulate blood glucose levels. Studies show it may improve insulin resistance, particularly in people with prediabetes. Another great option is guava, which is more common in some parts of the world but still underrated in many diabetic diets. Guava is incredibly nutrient-dense, high in vitamin C, fiber, and even lycopene, which helps fight inflammation. What's amazing is that guava has a relatively low glycemic index and can even be eaten with the peel to maximize fiber. Let's not forget jackfruit. Yes, the same jackfruit often used as a plant-based meat substitute. When ripe, jackfruit is sweet and aromatic, and when eaten in moderation, it can be a good source of vitamin A, potassium, and antioxidants. It's important to note that jackfruit is a bit higher in carbs, so portion control is key. But paired with protein or eaten in small amounts, it can still fit into a diabetic-friendly plan. These lesser-known fruits offer exciting flavors and textures, but their real power lies in the diversity of nutrients they bring. They help you go beyond routine, reduce diet fatigue, and keep your meals colorful and enjoyable. And when you're enjoying your food, you're more likely to stick with healthier habits long term. So how can you actually include these fruits in your daily meals? Try adding sliced star fruit to your morning yogurt, blending dragon fruit into a low-sugar smoothie, or tossing guava cubes into a light salad. You can even use ripe jackfruit to sweeten your oatmeal naturally or as a tropical dessert topped with unsweetened coconut. The options are endless when you understand how to balance portion size and choose smart pairings. Coming up next, I'll walk you through two simple fruit-based recipes that are perfect for diabetics and taste absolutely amazing. Make sure you've subscribed. You won't want to miss these easy and delicious ideas. Now that you've discovered some incredible lesser-known fruits, let's put them to work in your kitchen with a few simple, diabetic-friendly snack recipes. These recipes are designed to be quick, delicious, and perfectly balanced for blood sugar control, using the fruits we just talked about. Let's start with a star fruit yogurt parfait. Take one fresh star fruit, wash it, and slice it into thin, beautiful star-shaped pieces. Layer the slices in a glass with plain Greek yogurt and a sprinkle of crushed walnuts or chia seeds. The Greek yogurt provides protein to slow sugar absorption, while the star fruit adds fiber and antioxidants. You can top it off with a light drizzle of cinnamon for extra blood sugar support and flavor. This snack is perfect in the morning or as a midday treat, cool, refreshing, and done in under 5 minutes. Next up is a dragon fruit smoothie bowl. Scoop out the flesh of one ripe dragon fruit and blend it with half a frozen banana and a splash of unsweetened almond milk. Pour it into a bowl and top with sunflower seeds, shredded coconut, and a few slices of guava or berries. This vibrant bowl is not only visually stunning, but also packed with fiber, antioxidants, and healthy fats that promote steady energy. Best of all, it satisfies sweet cravings naturally. No added sugar needed. Now for something a bit more indulgent, a warm jackfruit oatmeal. Start with half a cup of rolled oats and cook them in water or unsweetened oat milk. Once they're soft, stir in 1/3 cup of ripe jackfruit pieces and a pinch of cinnamon. You can add a small handful of chopped almonds or flaxseed for extra texture and healthy fats. This hearty bowl is comforting, nutrient-rich, and keeps your blood sugar stable while satisfying your sweet tooth. These recipes aren't just about flavor. They're about smart choices that help you stay consistent with your diabetes goals. Each one combines fruit with protein, fiber, or healthy fats to slow down digestion and reduce blood sugar spikes. You're not just snacking, you're supporting your body with every bite. And here's the real beauty. When you enjoy your food, you're more likely to stick to a healthy routine. Diabetes doesn't have to mean boring meals or constant restriction. It's about making informed, balanced decisions that still let you love what you eat. As we wrap up, remember this. Variety is your friend, and knowledge is your greatest tool. When you understand how different fruits affect your blood sugar and how to pair them properly, you unlock a whole new level of freedom. In the next and final section, I'll leave you with a few closing thoughts on how fruit fits into the bigger picture of a balanced, diabetes-friendly lifestyle. Make sure to stick around. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you never miss an update. Before we wrap up, I want to remind you that while these tips and fruit suggestions are based on science, every individual's body is different. That's why it's always important to consult with your doctor or a registered dietitian before making any major changes to your diet. They can help you understand how specific fruits fit into your unique health goals, medications, and overall lifestyle. If you'd like to learn more, I've included helpful links in the description below, from the American Diabetes Association to nutrition databases and trusted medical resources. These can give you even deeper insight into managing diabetes through smart food choices and balanced eating. I'd also love to hear from you. Which fruits have you tried that helped your blood sugar stay steady? Or do you have a recipe idea you'd like to share with others in our community? Drop your experiences and questions in the comments section below. Let's keep the conversation going and support one another. And of course, if you found this video helpful, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon for future updates. Your journey toward better health doesn't have to be lonely. We're in this together.